Welcome to Child Abuse Awareness with Darlene J. Clark.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Child Abuse Awareness with Darlene J. Clark. Be a part of the solution instead of part of the problem. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips a balance in favor of fair use. In a minute, trying to get my YouTube showing right here so I can see if it's sounding okay. Okay, it is. Yeah, he is sick for sure. Matthew 18 or 6, but whoso shall offend one of these little ones, which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone be or hung around his neck than he would be drowned in the depths of the sea. Sometimes people say we ought to cut off his, what, and everything. And I'm thinking, let's go by the Bible, get a millstone, throw them in the depths of the sea, right? That's my answer to that. I'll put trigger warning right here. This is one sorry excuse of a human being. So I want to go like this. I'm going to let it know. We're going to give him a giant boo. So without further ado, the story is about Thomas Wick. He's also called Tommy. He's in Lincoln, Parish, Louisiana. I want to thank everyone for coming. Hi there, Chris. Good to see you. Okay, let me get this up. Lincoln Parish, Louisiana man receives more than 600 additional charges involving sex crimes against children and animals. See there? This was thanks to KNOE staff. More charges have been added for Lincoln Parish man accused of video voyeurism as well as distributing sexual material involving children and animals. Let's go over there and tell you what video voyeurism, okay? This is under 18 U.S.C. 1801 statute. Video voyeurism becomes a federal offense when it occurs within the special jurisdiction of the United States, such as on federal land or in federal buildings, or involves technologies or platforms that cross state lines. The law makes it a federal crime to intentionally capture an image of a person's private areas without their consent under circumstances where they have a reasonable expectation of privacy, with intent to satisfy sexual desires or to invade privacy. This includes using any device, cell phones, drones, laptops, covert cameras, to secretly record or photograph someone's private body parts or intimate conduct. Even if no physical contact occurs, if you're accused of secretly recording someone in this way, it can lead to felony charges and jail time. So when is a video voyeurism crime a federal offense? Federal charges usually apply when the alleged act occurs in federal buildings, courthouses, veterans facilities, National parks or monuments, military bases, federal prisons, airports and aircraft, federal territories or maritime jurisdiction, using communications or devices that cross state lines. Even if a crime starts locally, it can escalate to federal jurisdiction if it involves interstate digital transmission or if the footage is stored or shared using cloud services based in other states. Examples of federally prosecutable video voyeurism: hidden cameras on federal property, planting a hidden camera in a VA hospital bathroom or courthouse restroom could result in federal prosecution even if no footage is distributed. Drones capturing private activity in national parks, using drones to record campers showering or changing at federally owned campsites qualifies as illegal surveillance. Recording in federal workplaces, secretly filming coworkers in private areas such as locker rooms in federal offices or military installations is prosecutable under federal law. Possession and distribution across state lines. If voyeuristic footage is uploaded to a cloud service, sent by email, or shared online and crosses state lines, even unintentionally, it could result in additional federal charges, such as distribution of obscene materials or child exploitation content. If minors are involved, penalties for federal video voyeurism. Federal penalties are harsh if convicted under 18 U.S.C. 1801. You can face up to 1 year in federal prison for one count. Just that all? Just for one count? I mean, they need a lot more even for just one count, you know. If minors are involved or if other charges are added, sexual exploitation, child pornography, the sentence can escalate to decades behind bars. You may also face federal sex offender registration. In civil cases, you could be sued for damages under the same statute. What to do if you're being investigated? It says stay calm and all this. Do not agree to searches without a warrant. Um, I'm not going to go right here and give the guys leeway into that. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I'm not going to give any type of leeway. So here we go. Let's go back to him. So Tommy Wick was first arrested on August the 21st. On August the 27th, Thomas Wick received an additional 603 charges involving sex crimes against children, animals, and people in public places. And it says right here behind him, all persons are presented innocent until proven guilty. The Lincoln Parish initially arrested Wick on 4 counts of the distribution of child sexual abuse material. During the investigation, deputies said they uncovered more child sexual abuse material as well as sexual abuse content involving animals that Wick had allegedly been sharing online. Lincoln Parish Sheriff's Office said deputies also found Wick was secretly recording people in public spaces for the purpose of sexual gratification. According to Lincoln Parish Sheriff's Office, the incidents happened in Lincoln Parish and other states. More charges added in addition to the 4 counts of the distribution of child sexual abuse material. Wick was arrested on the following charges: 166 counts of possession of child sexual abuse material, victims under 13. So it says a year if it's federal, a year per count. So that'd be 166 years possibly if it is federal. And it is children, so it's minors. So, he should never be let out of jail. We're going to be angry if this perpetrator's ever let out of jail. 166 counts of distribution of sexual abuse material, victims under 13. 111 counts of possession of child sexual abuse material. 111 counts of distribution of child sexual abuse material. So that could be anyone over the age of 13 here, too, with it being The victims under 13 is the 166 counts. 41 counts of video voyeurism, as I just went and described what that was. 14 counts of possession of sexual abuse material involving animals. 14 counts of distribution of sexual abuse material involving animals. Lincoln Parish Sheriff's Office said anyone who believes they may have been a victim of Wick's or know someone who may have been impacted is urged to contact law enforcement. I think we need to know all the different states because it says he's involved in different states. We need to know the cities and the states so we can be more aware of where the, it took place. You know what I'm saying? So other people. So here is the culprit right here. Here he is. One sicko there, isn't he? Hi there, Chris G. Good to see you. Oh, thank you so much, Chris G. Hi, Bucket List. Yeah, he's very disturbing, you know. It's really sickening to know. Hi, Bucket List. Good to see you. I'm starting out driving, but I have playing. Much love to you as well. Thank you. Chris G says hello to you as well, and I'm sure the other Chris says hi as well. But please get this out there. This is one sick guy. And even if you are, the bad thing is you could be a victim and not even know that he's got your material, that he's possibly put it out to different people as well. This is sick, twisted, diabolical. Makes you wonder who all he's involved with. Exactly. Let me show that exactly. We need cities, counties, and states that he's been in. Exactly. We need to know who some of his affiliates, who he might have shared it with as well. You know what I'm saying? Who are the people that received the material where he shared it out to? All these images and all. Did he share it through the cloud, or did he share it to personal people on different sites, or what? We need to know what app he used too. We're not being curious. We need to know, right? Please protect your children, people. Please. I'm begging you. Please keep a watch over your children's internet activities. They might think that you're being nosy, but you're not being nosy. You are being a caring parent watching out for their safety because there's too many sickos who will exploit your children. They don't care. We don't want your children to be a victim. We don't want them to possibly later even become suicidal just because this happened to them. We need our children to come to us and be able to tell us and share, right? Let's say thank you, everyone, and please get this out. I see what you say. So if he has traveled out of the country, we need provinces and jurisdictions. You are absolutely correct. Because this guy, evidently, he's traveling all around in the different states and stuff, and it's like, where else in the, you got to think Louisiana. What's right around Louisiana, right? And then to think that there's planes and trains and stuff like that. So he could have took a plane to even Minnesota, even though Minnesota's not close to Louisiana. We don't know where he's been. Please let us know. We want to know. We deserve to know. The public, we all deserve to know. And if anybody's got ways that they can end up contacting Lincoln Parish, Louisiana Sheriff's Department, if you live out there and you find out more information, please hit us up and let us know so we can get the word out there. Thank y'all so much for being advocates, for being loyal, for being kind to try to help protect the kids. There are too many out there that are missing, and we don't know what's gone on with them. We just pray that they get home safely, if they do have a safe environment to get to a loving place, someone that cares and treats them right. Say, God bless y'all. Thank you so much.